Hello and welcome. If you're new here, welcome back. If you've been here before, it's Sugar Cookie Chapstick. Yo, I am laughing already because, oh my gosh, I'm excited. We're digging back into the Pride palette and we are recreating the shadow placement of a friend of mine who also has this palette. And so I'm excited to do that. And this is what the MAC Pride palette looks like. You have seen it on here. I do have it in a playlist if you want to see what other looks I've done with it. And also Janessa J. Champagne and I have done a collab with this palette. This is, let me try and hold it right side up. This thing is huge. 40 shadows. This is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, y'all. So I'm excited about this. I don't know what's going to happen. I kind of don't have space to sit this here right now. So I'm just kind of going through. I'm going to do a new, what's the word I'm looking for? A blush that I used yesterday. Today is October 25th. No, it's not. The 27th. I did a look yesterday. You'll see, I don't know what you'll see first, but I used that y'all forgive me. This blush that came in Notoriously Morbid advent calendar, and it looked like I got kicked in the face. And me saying that, if you see this first, when you see that video, you'll be like, yeah, that's what she was talking about. But we primed our eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and it does want to crease. It feels like it's something still in this eye. Like, I don't know what's happening. It's felt like that the last few days. But right now, thankfully, my eyes are not tearing. Lower lash line and inner rims, we have Matte Color Excess Gel Pencil Eyeliner and Stay the Night. And this is the color of that. So, let's go ahead. I have brushes out. This is an Hourglass number 3. The first shade, I got to keep the plastic over top of it so I can see the names of the shadows. We're going to take Quarry. She put Quarry all over the lid. And even though I don't always, this is Quarry, even though I don't always layer, since I'm doing her placement, we are. And I thought not to, but I said, you know what? No, because if I'm recreating her placement, then I need to recreate the placement. And so this is why we chose the Hourglass number 3. I'm going to take it also into the transition. This is the crease. This appears to transition because of my eye shape. I do always take my lid shades up higher. The only time I didn't, since I realized this was the best way that I liked my eyeshadow, was in the class when they were like, you know, just put it on the lid. And the tutor's like, oh, for hooded lids, you know, take it up higher. And I had to resubmit the look. And I felt some kind of way about it because that's how I do my makeup anyway, but I was doing it the way the instructor said to do it, and the tutor was like, redo it. So I was just like, okay, so I do how they taught me, and I have to redo it the way I normally do it. But that's how it is, you know. And it is learning to work with different eye shapes. And I remember saying in one of those feedback reaction videos that I did, that it all goes back to part of the model here. Wear what you want to wear, how you want to wear it, and just rock it. And that was the best way for me, even according to my tutor, even though that's not how they taught us in the class. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so that's there. And it is a there, not there type color. So I don't even know why I'm trying to blend up here. I can see it a little bit down here in the mirror. Yeah. So Fashion Fair Set It Loose Truly Tawny Powder Set Over Fenty Primer, Fenty Foundation, Fenty Brows, of course. And I think my brows are almost like friends today. House Labs Bronzers, Deep Level 10 and Medium Level 7. And that is it so far. So now we're going to take Boom Boom Room. Boom Boom Room is this shade right here. And she put this on the inner lid. This is the Esom V27. So Boom Boom Room on the first, well, on the inner lid. I am coating both sides of the brush. So this is the inner lid. And it's not showing up too much. I don't remember if this is a satin. This paper here has the shadow names and the finishes and the descriptions that I keep in here that I never look at. Because it would just take time to do that. And when I'm here, I just want to do the look because y'all know my videos be long. So, oh, this ear just started ringing. So that is there. What I really wonder is if I put this on top of the Fenty primer and didn't have a shadow underneath, like how this would show up. I do miss the Fenty eye primer. I really do. But I am insistent on finishing up this Irma Decay one. I do have a good feel for it. I don't like that it seems difficult to get out of the component, but it is what it is. Now, a more porous Simper. I'm pronouncing it all wrong. That is this shade way over here. And this is on the center of the lid, and because it's a wider space, we are using an Hourglass number 7. And I did coat both sides of the brush so that we can just do that and then come over here and do this. I do want to, I was going to say play around with this palette more, but when I first dug into it after we did the live swatches, I think it was 5 looks, because y'all know I run through a palette when I first get it, and it took 5 looks to get through these 40 shades, and I do like the looks that I did. And so that's what that is looking like. So it's all just kind of blending in together. And so maybe I'll do this again, but put a troll twist on it. You know what I'm saying? So it'll show up more, because these are all, oh, my hand is cramping up. These are all just blending together. Then she took Queen P on the outer corner of the left eye, and that's it. And I was like, was that a typo? She's like, no, she really did just put it on like one eye, one outer corner. So Queen P is this shade right here, and we're going to use the Esom V31. This is cumbersome to hold, but I want you to see the shadows that I'm using. And so she put this on the outer corner over here, and this eye is tearing and has been tearing for days. Usually my eyes tear when I wake up, but it's been tearing off and on throughout the day. I am using one of the City Beauty eye serums once a day before I go to sleep. But I can't even blame it on that, because my eyes were tearing. Well, this eye in particular has been tearing even before I started using that. So I'm not even going to say, you know, it's because of that. You know what I'm saying? And I am using at night that sample of Dr. Dennis Gross face moisturizer. But again, my eyes were tearing way before that, so I'm not going to blame it on that. I want to use a different brush. So we're going to go ahead and take a clean one of these, because I was trying to do a shape, but then it's not letting me. I wasn't able to get in here, and I do want to fill in that space, because it does say outer corner. I was just doing the outer V at first, but I just want some depth to this look. And it's not a bad look. You know what I just realized? This is a purple look. So after all them Voxer shades, we're back to doing purple. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what? Why in the world did I forget to do this side? Dang. So we're going to take Sweet Pea. Oh, you know what? She didn't put Queen P over here. And I already loaded the brush, so let's just put it over here. So I was gonna say, why I didn't do yeah, she was just playing around with the palette. So I'm like, so nothing for the other outer corner. Okay. That's fun. And I do like just playing around and experimenting with makeup. So I was just like, okay. So that's what we're gonna do. And so I will probably like this side better, because there is more dimension. And this actually is like a play on negative space, even though there is a shadow there that on me it barely shows up. And that was that shade Quarry that we put all over the lid. So we're just going to leave. I'm not liking how this is looking right here. So I'm just filling in that gap. Yeah, so we're putting the line closer to the brows. And we're just going to feather this inward right here and blend this in. So that's what we're doing there. I pulled out a blue for eyeliner for upper lash line, because all of these shades are like in the purple family. And so I just wanted something different. So we're going to put that brush down. Then, then we're going to take Aqua for the inner corner and slightly into the crease. And Aqua is, this is fun. This is Aqua, this shade right here. Excuse me for all of that. That's Aqua. That pale blue. This is a Fenty 220. So inner corner. Oh, okay. This is not showing up on me. And I think it is because, because we're layering and none of them are deep shades. And slightly into the crease. And so we're going to use the tip of the brush and just draw a line up here. These are, okay. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say, but this, oh, geez. This is that first brush, that first color, because it's wet in there. I don't know what to say. So we're just going to do a sharp line right here in the first half of the transition area. So that we're just trying to get something. We're going to take some more on the brush. How come that, I think that came out deeper because it's wet in here. And so the brush got wet a little bit. So inner corner and slightly into the transition. So we're just going to create this sharp line, which is kind of blended in a way because of the shape of the brush. And we're going to put that down. Then she took Shimmer Moss for the tear duct area. And Shimmer Moss is, let me get the paper right. Shimmer Moss is this shade right here. And this is a Makeup Geek Defined Crease Brush. Which one was Shimmer Moss? Yeah, okay. It is the one that I showed you. So she had this for tear duct area. This side is wet. So we're going to do this side first. And that's all we're going to do with that. So I like that she did use a lot of different colors. This has that aqua shade on it because it's wet right here. And I want to kind of dry it before I put another shadow there, even though it's going to get wet again. So this is going in the tear duct. So I like that she did incorporate different shadows. This is brighter because it's wet right there. Yeah. Another day where I thought not to do a look, and I'm like, no, we're going to do the look. Going back with the aqua brush, and we're going to, I thought to do this tomorrow, because tomorrow I have my live stream. I don't have a look planned for tomorrow, but we will remedy that, I am so sure. That is it for the colors. And so for lower lash line, we are going to take, excuse me, we're going to take this shade, which is Queen P, which is this shade over here. We're going to put that on our lower lash line. I'm going to do this side first because this side is wet. So we're going to just put this under here. Here's a question. Y'all know I always put a gel pencil liner, lower lash line, and inner rooms. Do you put gel pencil liner on your lower lash line? And do you blend it out? That's the question. I don't blend it out because I put shadow over it, which kind of makes it look blended anyway. You know what I mean? And so, Hung Vango, Natasha Denona, they start their eye looks with a pencil liner or a kohl liner, and then they do blend it out. And then later on, they'll put shadow on top of it. And so my thought is the shadow I put on top of it is going to make it look blended anyway. And so that's why I don't. But what do you think about that? And I know some of you don't use lower lash line color at all. Or do you just put shadow underneath or nothing at all? I do like how that looks. Now this eye is starting to tear in this corner. So that is it for the palette, y'all. That is it for the looks. It was interesting to do, for sure. I do love this pop of blue right here. And I love how we took, that one shade into part of the transition. And so we're going to put that down. This eye is starting to tear now. And this eye is tearing in here and out here. And you see it starting to crease up here. This shadow. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to put this on just for some more color. This is number 87 from Inglot. We're going to put this on our upper lash line. And let's just go ahead and do that. Y'all, my eyes, I don't know why. I don't know why this one has been so teary. Like, I really don't. And it's been like this like all week. One of my aunts came up with a really fun idea for my uncle's service. The picture, the cheerleader, my little cousin, she put the information together for the obituary. And the picture that she chose, I think she chose the picture, don't quote me on that, was a picture of my uncle sitting in a lawn chair outside, like at one of our family gatherings. And it was, he looked really happy. And he was like very social like that. And so that's the picture. And it is a picture that when I looked at it, because they sent it to me, it did make me smile. And so one of my aunts, and he would go to St. Martin every year. He would go to Aruba. Like it was 2 main international trips he would do a year to the islands. And so my one aunt, you know, she was feeling sad. She told me, and she was looking at the picture, and it was such like a happy day for him. It brought back good memories. And then she started thinking about how he was known in the family to do, you know, at least 2 trips a year to different islands. And so she thought, you know, she said, I don't care what anybody say. She's like, I'm going to wear a St. Martin shirt. That's one of the places he would go every year. And so she mentioned it to one of my other aunts. And she was like, oh, I'm going to do that too. And then she mentioned it to her brother, one of my uncles. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to do that too. And then she mentioned it to another family member who my uncle that passed had gave a t-shirt to from one of his island visits. So she was like, oh, I'm going to wear that too. And I said, you know what? I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. I'm going to do it too. So instead of the typical just black and white, like a good portion of us in the family are going to wear like St. Martin t-shirts or an island t-shirt. And I told her that was such a good idea. And so I ordered this shirt. She was going to get a certain one. She sent me the picture because she was like, yeah, make sure you look at it when you get up. I said, send me the link to it. She got it on Amazon. I said, because I'll wake up and forget what you said, which is real. And so she sent me a picture of it. And then she sent me another one saying she was going to get black because her sister, my other aunt, was going to get a black one. And so I ordered the same shirt that them two ordered. And so I'm just really excited. I told her, I said, that was a really good idea because it is such a fond memory. And we do know him for traveling. And so I am excited. I'm sad, of course, that he's not here. But I'm excited that, I feel like we're going to kind of be in uniform. Like, even if it's just the 3 of us with the same exact shirt and other family members wearing other island shirts, like, that's what he was known for. And I'm just really excited about that. I'm not going to put on mascara right now, and I might not put on any at all because I feel like I'm going to cry right now. So this was a mess yesterday. Something fell in this eye. I feel it. Yesterday, I tried this blush. I'm going to use this brush because it's fluffy. This is a Scott Barnes number 64. I don't have one any highlighter. We're going to use another one from the Modern Witches Guidebook from Notoriously Morbid. But I used this yesterday, y'all, and it looked like I got kicked in the face. Excuse me. Yeah, I might do mascara later because then we got to do the lip also. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the lip. There was some in the cap, excuse me, so I just pressed it in. Y'all, if hopefully I can get this to work. Because when I put it on yesterday, it just looked patchy and then it wouldn't blend. Y'all, this color is rich and I want to say it's too rich for me. But I'm going to switch brushes because I'm going to switch to a clean one of those. So this is the one that had the shadow on it. Well, the blush on it. This is a clean one because it didn't want to blend and then it looked a little patchy. And I do think, oh, something is in my eye. Something is... No, I was going to say, like, it doesn't blend easily, because even if I overdo it with House Labs, it'll blend. Like, this, it's just some harsh lines. And also, I do think it is just too dark for me. Like, I am putting pressure, and it is not moving. So this solidifies it for me. I did say I was going to use it a couple more times. I'm going to see if someone I know who's deeper than me likes a berry purple type color blush, and if so... Both of these eyes are tearing upward. And then I'll just send it to one of them because this is way dark for me. And I'm kind of surprised that it is this dark because it was in an advent calendar. And usually like mystery bags and advent calendars is more like, you know, neutral type tones or universal type tones. But this it's blending out, but you can still see this line here and this line up here. But we're going to put a highlighter, so that may work wonders for up here. But and because I'm trying to blend the line away, it's just making the blush travel downward, which, and then there's a patch back here. There was a patch here yesterday when I did this too. But yeah, I'm gonna this but I can say I am glad to have received it and tried it, because I didn't have any notoriously morbid face products. And blending this like this looks patchy. Okay, so we're going to find a home for that, because I'm going to take another brush. What we're going to do also, what did I use too yesterday? This is the press blush that came in the advent calendar. So we're going to put this on too. And we're just going to put that on top of it. I'm just trying to like get the patchiness out. Just try to get the color uniform. So this is, it goes with the eye look for sure, like all the purples. It's not the worst thing ever. But yeah, that's just way too dark for me, and it goes on patchy. So this did take away that patch in the back, but I put it all over. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back with the bronzer. I'm going to take medium level 7. This is the second one, and this one I only put like back here. Deep level 10 I take all the way in and around the perimeter and the forehead and all that. But we're just going to tap, and we're going to put some of that back here and see what that does. Yeah, that other day, yesterday, it looked like I got kicked in the face. So it's not like the worst thing ever, but it is just, and I usually don't put my blush that wide either, but trying to blend it out is how it got that way. We're going to take a highlighter brush from Scott Barnes. This is Travel Highlighter. And yesterday, we used this one down here. We're going to take this one. These two make me look ashy, but let's just take this one. I'm going to swipe it down here because this gold piece in the middle is messy as hell. So I'm like over top of, I did coat both sides. So one side and then the other side is very glittery. It looked ashy on my bare skin, but over the blush it's okay. And I was kind of hoping it would do that. So you don't see it and then you do. So it just makes the blush look shinier. Then there's like, it's messy. That highlighter is messy. What brush did we have? This is just a random brush. We're just going to, because I don't want them gold flakes going up into my eye. We're going to edit out doing, I'm not going to do mascara. And what we're going to do for lip, just because I just want to get it done, because I really feel like I want to cry right now. We're going to take, do I want to do this? That is hella dark, but y'all know what? Or do I want to do green? I did a green recently, but not that green. Dark purple? I'm being indecisive. Let's just take dark purple. No, wait. I had 2 more lippies to try that are new. We're going to Purple Shimmer. This is Orchid Cool Tone Subtle Purple Shimmer from, excuse me, City Lips. So we're going to just put this on. Because it is a color, and I was surprised. Because the only ones that show up as color on me are the ones that say they're opaque, and this one doesn't say that. And when I did the lip swatch in the live stream, I was like, oh, that's really a color. Like, I was surprised. And so, and yes, our entire face is coordinated. Purple on the lid, purple on the face. That's too bright for me. I want to take like a lip liner and put it on. The lip is too bright for me. I don't like it. But we're going to leave it. We're going to go. This will be it, y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bearing with me. I know this was kind of like a roller coaster thing. The blush is pretty, but it is just too dark for me. This is really tearing. I want to do something else with this lip. We're going to take that dark purple. Where is it? And I'm picking up every one but that one. This is dark purple from Sephora, number 52. I when I did the lip swatches, I remember saying I may or may not get more colors, and I think I am, because I'm thinking to do ombre looks, like how I got these two to do an ombre lip with, and it looked nice when I did the swatches. And so I think I'm going to get like a light purple, and I have black cherry. So I'm going to look at what I have and look at what's available and then decide what colors I'm going to get. And it will be for the purpose of doing an ombre lip, because I don't wear shades like these. I don't like the concealer lip look. But with this one, which was the idea when I got it, I'm like, these, it did look really nice. This eye is tearing upward more and more. So let me hurry up with the lip. Hurry up with the lip. I want to blend it without putting too much purple too far over. But I don't think it's going to do that. Let's do this. Messed up my lip line. I'm trying to get just a little bit of the color, but it's not, it takes time. And over that gloss, which is making the liquid lipstick. And I don't like these Sephora lipsticks over the City Lips. It's just something about what it does to the formula. You know what, y'all? Fuck it. Let's just... Because that is taking me too long. And I know I do usually work through things, but I felt like it was taking too long. So what we're going to do. Oh, if you heard that, excuse me, my stomach is like, work. This line right here is looking jagged. Okay. I do like this though, and I'm glad we did the outer corners first because it started to dry down, so now the sensor still looks a little bit lighter. And so this is our look, y'all. Let's go ahead and do pictures because I will probably forget. 2 more. This is the mother picture right here. Oh, I just stuck my finger in one of the shadows. Ooh. Can we both fit in this picture? Thank you very much. Let me know what you think of this look. I am glad that I did it, and it had been in my calendar to do for like a long time now. So this side is a play on negative space. Even though there is a shadow here, it just kind of blends into my complexion. Both of my eyes are like, so in that sense, I like it. And I'm glad that we took that teal blue, whatever color this is, because it's to play off of this lighter blue that we took into the first half of the transition. So I am really glad she did that, because I have been trying to play with shapes lately and all of that. And so I do like that. And so it really is like negative space. And so the lid, it blends in, but then you have this light blue, turquoise blue, aqua was the name of that shade, and the blue here. So that's really nice. And on this eye, of course, I like that the outer corner is darker. Before we added the blue, I'm like, this is a Roxa look. But, or an Isom look, that purple column. And so, yeah, everything is monochromatic. The lip, the cheek, the eye. But I do like them both. And I would wear this out, because sometimes I do wear two-tone looks out. Sometimes it's not even two-tone, but just one look over here, a different look over here. And I will go out like that. And so this is something I would wear out. And I am glad that we did this. And so thank you for being here. Let me know your thoughts below. And as always, subscribe, like, share, join, all that stuff. As always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon.